It happened.
I am what I am. What I'm not, see, I never beat.
It happened. Todd Monken woke up today. He named Deshaun Watson as the starter. Nothing we can really do about it. We just kind of sit back and watch. But let's go ahead and get started. The decision has been made. No more guessing. No more tracker. No more speculation. No more preseason. This for that. This guy's getting the start. The decision has been made. Todd Monken has made the decision. His decision: Deshaun Watson is the starter week 1 in Jacksonville. So there is no more maybe Shedeur starts week 1 or maybe Shedeur gets first team reps. When the season starts, all the first team reps are going to go to Deshaun. But, come here. Still, calm down. I understand that it's embarrassing that the Browns did what they did. I'm laughing. Genuinely, I'm laughing at them because for the second year in a row, they're starting a 30-plus quarterback. You know, like, anyway, that's besides the point. All Cleveland has done is made a decision on who they think gives them the best chance to win right now. Todd Monken says it's Deshaun Watson. Now, we get to find out if he's right. It's the end of the quarterback tracker. But it's not the end of the competition like you may think. The reason why I say that, because the story has just started. Week 1 in Jacksonville, here we go. First, let's get the facts straight. Deshaun Watson won the job. He won it. No more conspiracies, no more theories, no more this, that, and the third. A side note, Todd Monken came up to the press conference like, he came up to the press conference, he was like, yo, so what you want to talk about? He didn't run from it. He didn't duck the smoke. I got to give it to him for that. He ain't ducked the smoke. He walked up there and he was like, yo, come on, let's go. And he didn't run from the questions. Just want to say that. Give the man credit for that. At least he didn't duck the smoke. He made the call. It's on him. Coach Monken evaluated everything. The preseason reps, the OTAs, the training camp, joint practices. He said he evaluated everything. It wasn't just what we saw in the games. Coach Monken said he looked at the entire evaluation and his words, felt like Watson gave him the best chance week 1. But by no means, don't get this thing twisted. It wasn't a blowout. There was a small gap there. The way he came out at that press conference Saturday after that Bills game, that was really how he felt. But the way he came out as of this recording today, after Monken named him the starter, that was the bosses saying, hey man, what's your problem? We giving you all this money, we done invested all this time in you, and you go out there and you insult our fans? Come on, get these lessons. You see this piece of paper here, sir? This is what you need to read from. And to be honest with you, he didn't even believe, to me, he didn't even look like he believed what the organization was telling him to say. Don't feel too bad for Shedeur. Shedeur gets another year, Shedeur gets to be the backup. He's the clipboard guy. That's part of the process. But, and let's keep it real now. It was an 18-week NFL season, 17 games and a bye week. Let's keep it real. You know, I'm not gonna say it. But it's 18 weeks in the season, 17 games and a bye. Now, we will revisit what happened against Buffalo. Buffalo, Shedeur went 9 of 11 for 74 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He went 8 for 8. And it was, you kind of got to watch Shedeur like this sometimes. I learned that from Colorado. You kind of got to close one out. He went 9 for 11 for 74 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, right? Watson, on the other hand, to me, personally, looked like he shit the bed. It didn't look like he was comfortable doing what he was doing. He looked nervous. And he was out there against the 3s, 2s. When he go to Jacksonville, it's Josh Allen Hines off the edge. It's Aluakon at linebacker. It's Tyson Campbell at D-back. These ain't the 2s no more. Now, granted, as of this recording, they have another week of training camp. They have to play the Patriots on Thursday night. Then they're going to start getting into, I think the last week of training camp. And then it's going to get rolling in the direction so they can get ready for week 1 at Jacksonville. But I'm not saying it. 2 road games in Florida. Then you got to go home against Carolina. So, why did he win? Well, experience plays a major part of it. He can make the calls faster. He knows protections, but he's been in the league for 10 years. He's supposed to be able to do that. But the fact that it was so close against a second-year player, of course he can throw with anticipation better than Shedeur. He's been in the league 10 years. He was an MVP candidate 1,000 years ago. So let's not even pretend like he doesn't know how to process and read fast. Protection calls, timing. He understands what Monken wants. Now, Monken probably doesn't believe he's the most talented ever. As that press conference he stated earlier today, him and Shedeur had a talk, and he says that Shedeur understands the long game and everything, like the future. So you got to keep that in mind now. Deshaun's not re-signing in Cleveland next year. He's going to be gone. He stinks it up this year or not, and of course everybody got their conspiracy theories about, they tanking for Arch Manning. Do you really think the Mannings are going to let Arch go play for that? Think about it. Look at the circus that it is now. You really think the Mannings are going to let Arch go deal with that? And we still got to play the college football season, so ain't nothing guaranteed. Arch can go out there and who knows what can happen. And Coach Monken is going to commit to this. He was asked in the press conference, is this a week-to-week thing where you'll be evaluating quarterbacks? He was like, no. He's committed to it, and that's important. At least he's committing to it. He's going to live or die on this hill. He's committing to Watson. That means Watson gets the job. It also means that Watson gets the pressure. Now, objectively, watching him crumble at that press conference, that was crazy. Like, he came up there with those earrings on and this jewelry and that $150,000 watch and that hat. He came up there, he was flossing on everybody. To me, it just looked like, because he was messing with the earring, it looked like he was flossing on everybody. Letting them know, look, it is what it is. But it never, to me, looked as though Deshaun Watson was worried about not having the job. Actual observers, it just didn't look like he was ever really worried. But now, let's get to the meat of the matter. Now the pressure's on Deshaun, because all summer everybody watched Shedeur. Everybody was critiquing Shedeur, and everybody was, he's not ready, and this, that, and the third. Now the pressure's on Deshaun. Deshaun, you got what you wanted. You're QB1. At least I think that's what you wanted. If we judge him by that previous press conference Saturday, I don't know if that's what you wanted, but we're gonna say you got what you wanted. You're QB1. Now all you gotta do is go and prove that Cleveland made the right decision. You want the Bulls to stop? Play good football. Winning solves all things. It does. Winning makes people forget about everything. I'll give you an example. Sam Darnold went to 800 teams before he landed in Seattle. When he landed in Seattle nobody had Seattle picked. Oh, Sam Darnold, he's the quarterback. Sam Darnold won the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold forgot about what it took to get, he won. He won the Super Bowl. He doesn't have to think about all those losing seasons or those bad seasons. I'm a Super Bowl quarterback. Winning solves all things. So now Deshaun, since you feel the fans are disrespectful, now Deshaun, since you think that them booing you is disrespectful, it has nothing to do with the performance, now you got to go out there and you got to back them words up. That's all you got to do. Because the 2-year guy behind you, he's going to be ready. I've been following Shedeur since that first season at Colorado. Shedeur's going to be ready. And he doesn't need much to make things happen. If you've been watching him since Colorado, you know. Even that Colorado State game where they knocked Travis Hunter out of the game. Shedeur still had to win that game pretty much by himself with no running game and no O-line. He had some hella receivers, but it was all Shedeur. So, Deshaun, the guy behind you is going to be ready. You know that. Coach Monken has clearly put his name behind you. Better deliver. Now, before the Shedeur fans start tripping, let's keep it perspective. Calm down, okay? Let's just woosah. Just calm down. Being quarterback 2 is not the end of his career. He's in a good position, if you look at it honestly. Now, he's going to have to stay mentally sharp, but he's in a good position. The future for Shedeur is bright. Look at him last season. He didn't get any first team. He didn't get many meaningful first team reps. He got a bunch of them this year. He was running with the backups against Buffalo. He got those cats looking good. I'm gonna be honest with you. That line was blocking, and he had time in the pocket. It's only year 2. And in year 2, he now gets the chance to develop without having to carry the entire weight of the franchise just yet. He's already been through that first season in the league. He survived that. House getting broken into. Starting in week 7, week 8. The media attacking him every week. This, that, and the third. He survived that first year. Year 2, okay, well now it's the only guy that makes $46 million. But when he gets his opportunity, he's gonna be ready. So, Deshaun, you have to deliver. And to be honest, sometimes the best thing for a young quarterback is to watch, learn, prepare, get ready to play. Sometimes this works out. See Aaron Rodgers, see Jordan Love, see a couple of them. Everybody don't have to be thrust out. In my opinion, he should be. In my opinion, he earned the starting job. But $46 million speak a lot louder than I do. I'm just a guy on YouTube. What do I know, right? All you Shedeur critics, I ain't forget about you. Come on to the front of the congregation. He lost the quarterback competition barely to a 10-year vet and a $46 million contract. Pipe down. You got people like that talking about, I don't think either quarterback's good. Let's calm down, critics. Calm down. But overall, a lot of people came out after Coach Monken said that Deshaun was going to be the starter. A lot of people in Cleveland media, I was actually surprised by that. A lot of people were like, the fuck? Yo, what? Really? Because if you judging by what we saw with our eyes on the outside looking in, it looks like Shedeur played better in the preseason and in the OTAs and training camp. It looks that way. But Monken is paid to coach and evaluate the stuff we don't see. Shedeur critics, he still has work to do. Processing, getting the ball out quicker, all things we saw. Getting the ball out quicker, getting it there on time. Calm down, man. Being QB2 isn't like career death, right? I think somewhere in the NFL right now, like Gardner Minshew or one of those cats, they still hanging around somewhere. So it's not career death. So the final edition of the quarterback tracker for everybody. Deshaun Watson, QB1. Now he got to deliver. Shedeur Sanders, QB2. Now he got to learn how to do the things that he needs to do to get on the field so that when he gets on the field, it's better. He had a very productive summer. He got first-team reps. He got legitimate first-team reps. He started a preseason game. He showed flashes. And he forced Cleveland to make a real deal evaluation. It's progress. That's valuable. So, this is where it changes. The Shedeur Tracker is not what we're tracking anymore. Shedeur is probably not going to see many first-team reps come the start of the season because the backup quarterback's not going to see many reps. Those go to the 1. Now we're tracking how well his development behind Watson goes. That means I'm looking at what the coaches say, what the players say, how he looks in practice, how he improves, how Watson improves, and ultimately whether Shedeur is ready for his opportunity when it comes. Because the NFL seasons are long. 18 weeks, 17 games, and a bye week. These seasons are long. And during this long season, the only thing that means is Shedeur Sanders has one job. Stay ready. And please, for the love of God, fans, haters, critics, whoever, don't turn every game that Deshaun Watson has into a referendum whether Shedeur should start or not. The coach has clearly stated that this is not a week-to-week thing. Todd Monken is rolling with Watson until Watson proves it's not good. Whether that's 0-2, 0-3, whatever. Remember, week 2, they're going to Tampa. And if you think Baker Mayfield don't want a piece of that, how interesting do you think it would be if Baker Mayfield or Cleveland came down to Tampa to play them and they put 50 on him? Because you know he's going to want to. He's going to want to embarrass them. The guy that's started in Cleveland now, the guy Cleveland kicked him out for.
Go our way.
So, of course, he's going to want to do that. But
didn't get completions and execute. I think that's the biggest thing.
Did you see him the interception?
I don't know. I got hit, so hey, I was asking guys on the sideline.
There'll be a lot of terrible football.
So I
the first 3 weeks of the season. It always is.
Sure.
Why they should bring back 4th preseason.
Did it get
anyway.
Yeah, he got
so every time he throws a pig, fumbles, this, that, and the third,
Obviously, we had
he's gonna
talked
pass
to you
over
about
this
before the game, like
how
how you might respond to whatever the crowd reaction was. Obviously,
something
there was
bad
some out there. Just what was your kind of reaction
it's gonna happen. You can't build your offense.
Man, I didn't have no reaction. I think
the guy that you
the biggest thing is
pass every time he's in.
I think you guys know too. I think the whole world knows. It has nothing to do about the performance. It's a little bit personal than that. So
track of that, you know, in my mind, it's just I think I get to that place every day, you know, in practice. So it's just like translation.
I saw the size of big ass earrings. So I know he got his check.
in his first half.
We're gonna really see if you really want to play football.
I would say to get the first completion.
Press conference after that.
I would say that was
game,
the biggest difference.
Showing me that you're still not quite
and
over
it was just rolling.
getting booed
That's
off
it.
of that
and
field.
then operating within the huddle and
he hurt.
play clock and everything, just being on time.
Obviously it hurt him. But if the offense can't score, the turnovers pile up. If the Browns start losing because the quarterback play, conversation changes. Completely changes. Not because Twitter gets loud, but because the football is the conversation. If I'm Shedeur, I don't complain. I don't post cryptic messages on Instagram, which he really doesn't post on Instagram regularly anyway. So I don't post my thoughts or my feelings, or I don't go somewhere and I talk about it. I do what I've always done if I'm Shedeur. I work. I be prepared. I stay ready. You never know when it's gonna happen. I go back to the quarterback room. I learn. I study. I take every rep seriously. I prepare like I'm starting, because any week you could be. Because let's be honest, the backup quarterback job in the NFL is one of the strangest ones in sports. You could go 3 months without playing, and boom, something happens, one play changes everything. See Tom Brady. I think Shedeur understands that opportunity doesn't send an invitation, but you have to be ready when it arrives. So after all the training camp debates, all the first team rep trackers, after all the preseason arguments, we all know Deshaun Watson is QB1, Shedeur Sanders is QB2, Dylan Gabriel is QB3, and Taylor Green is QB4. The decision's been made, so everybody, once again, calm down. Watson hasn't proven anything to the Browns yet. He gets to do that week 1. Shedeur hasn't proven that he's a bust. He gets to keep developing. Coach Monken has put his reputation behind this decision firmly. We're following every step of it. No coordinations, no agendas, no panic. So, get in the comments. Give me 2 answers. Did Coach Monken make the right call naming Deshaun Watson QB1? And do you believe that Shedeur Sanders will start a game for Cleveland this season? Leave it down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Tell me why. Like the video, subscribe to FQ Philosophy. As far as the Browns QB competition is over. Now, the real story begins. We don't follow the narrative, we follow the football.
I am what I am. What I'm not, see, I never beat.